You can head to the back there. You just have your dad here to see it. Megan can't find him here. So if Megan's here, head to the back. Okay, thanks.
back with the band FLTF, which you just saw perform. And we are from Edmonton, Alberta.
My name's Victoria and I'm from Boston, Ontario.
We are Live Different and we are so excited to be here with you guys today. Over the next hour, you're going to see some amazing videos up on the screens.
Hear from the band FLTF as they rock your faces off.
We'll even get one of your teachers up here on stage to release their inner beast.
And you're going to hear some real-life stories from some of our team members.
That's right, now check out this video.
Each one of us is unique. We each have something different and amazing that we bring to the world. Different talents, different passions, different personalities. Yet at the same time, we all share common struggles. Each one of us has a story, something that has defined us and maybe even made it hard for us to move forward. And sometimes this makes us feel completely torn to pieces. Which really brings us to the heart of the matter. The way that we treat each other could be the very thing that defeats us or the thing that helps us. So what if every single day we decided to show people that we care? What if we began to overwhelm the world with kindness? Maybe that kindness could be the very thing that helps put us back together. It starts here. Kindness changes everything.
But my hometown is pretty rad though. That's not just because it's named Radville, Saskatchewan. Thanks for laughing, guys, because the name is actually probably the raddest part of the whole town. But anyways, so I graduated with 16 people in my class, and of the 16 of us, 13 of us also walked into kindergarten together. Just to give you an example of what this was like, one of my closest friends was related to over half the class. Try finding a boyfriend in that. Hashtag small town procs. So I grew up with the same group of people my entire life. We are perfectly fine with our close-knit groups. And when a new kid moved to my town, I'll admit, we are not very accepting. So in grade 8, when the new girl Jeanette joined her class, and I was assigned to sit next to her and make sure she was keeping up with her assignments, I was the farthest thing from enthused. Especially since this meant I had to focus on her work instead of mine, when I was the one that needed help when it came to science class. But before long, she became my best friend. She taught me so many things during our friendship. Jeanette was never shy, and she was fearless and unashamed of who she was. She had the biggest crush on this boy named Drew. Whenever she saw him coming down the hallway, she would shout, "Drew!" and beg him to hold her hand during break. She constantly invited him over to her house, but instead I took a spot at the dinner table. Jeanette's family was so welcoming. Whenever I came over, I could guarantee I wasn't leaving just a few hours later. Usually I just ended up sleeping on the futon, because there was never a pause in the conversation where I could say, I better go home. But this never bothered me, because the more time I spent with Jeanette, the more I realized that she taught me how to be fearless. She also taught me how to be kind to myself, which was something I really needed in my life. Growing up, all I wanted was a picture-perfect family. My mom, dad, brother, and sister, just playing games night every Friday night. But for me, this wasn't the case. One of my first childhood memories was my dad, standing over my mom with his fist held to her face. See, my parents were in an abusive relationship for most of my life. Farthest thing from a picture-perfect family. Growing up, everything was a competition for me. And if I wasn't the best hockey or volleyball player on the team, I'd be criticized at every opportunity on the car ride home. My parents were both top athletes in everything that they did, and when I wasn't, I felt like I wasn't good enough. No matter how hard I practiced, even as I got better and better, I still felt like I never made my parents proud enough. But then, I saw Jeanette embrace her imperfections, and realized that my quest for the perfect family life was just silly, because none of us have perfect families, and we've all been through stuff. There was this one time, I was running cross country, and I was so exhausted halfway through. All I wanted to do was to drop out and start walking back. But then Jeanette popped into my mind. She would do absolutely anything to be able to run cross country. So I pushed through it, and as I neared the finish line, Jeanette was waiting for me, sitting in her wheelchair. See, Jeanette has cerebral palsy and epilepsy, and has been forced in a wheelchair her entire life. Sitting through extremely painful seizures was just an everyday occurrence to her. I was that friend that she called in tears, screaming after a seizure just took over her body. So many times I sat next to her, holding her hand. And all I wanted to do was to fix her, to help her. But the truth is, Jeanette doesn't need to be fixed. She's a perfectly normal girl in her own eyes. She never let her disability get in the way of being the most hilarious girl in her whole school, or coming to school every day with the biggest smile on her face. I watched her everyday struggles and listened to the fear in her family's voice when Jeanette was going through rough days, where she would have over 3 seizures a day. And you know what? I never once heard that family complain, especially Jeanette. They are the strongest people I've ever met, and they became my inspiration. There's not a day that doesn't go by where I don't think of their family, and think if they can stay positive through everything that they've been through, how can I not be half as happy as they are? Jeanette showed me that we can't let limits define us and stop us from achieving all the great things that we can do. Jeanette and her family have shown me heaps of kindness, and honestly, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be on this stage today. I didn't realize that that day in grade 8 would completely change my life. But I'm so glad that Jeanette allowed me to be her best friend. And I wouldn't trade our friendship for anything in the world. Thanks.
Free piggyback ride!
Would you like a free piggyback ride? Oh, that's okay.
You don't have to speak English to get a free piggyback ride.
Would you like a free piggyback ride? Would you like a free piggyback ride? Okay, jump on, jump on. All right, let's go.
Don't worry, we're spinning. We're spinning. Are you dizzy?
We are currently offering free piggyback rides. Limited time only.
Here we go. We're good. No worries.
How do you like these bikes?
Oh, they're amazing.
Not too bad, these bikes. Do you wish you were riding one? No, because you have a free piggyback right now.
Shift gears.
What did you do all day?
I actually just wrote a test.
Let's imagine that you get a 99.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stable as a rock.
Oh my goodness, no hands. This is amazing.
Oh man! Oh! Check it out.
That's okay.
Okay, get up.
You did good, my friend.
Yeah.
You did well.
Hello people, party, how you feel today? Yes, alright, I have some questions for you guys. Would you like to have the agility of the mongoose? Yeah, alright, how about the strength of the bear on steroids? Yeah, alright, how about the overall face of the llama? Yes? Alright, well guess what? We have an exercise plan for you. It's called animal kingdom cardio, and we are going to give one of your teachers the opportunity to try animal kingdom cardio. Which teacher is that going to be? Which teacher? Which one? Oh, yeah, there's many. Mr. Hall! Where's Mr. Hall? Is that you? Give him a round of applause, everybody! Mr. Hall! Alrighty, watch out, do not roll an ankle. Let's go, my friend. Come here. Alrighty. Mr. Hall, how you feel? Good. Feels good right now. Alright, you know what's going on? Do you know what's happening?
Yes.
You do. What's happening? Yes, I know you don't, okay? Alright, don't worry about that, my friend, okay? So, what we're going to do is give you the agility of the mongoose, okay? Say agility of the mongoose. Perfect, alright. We're going to give you the strength of the bear, say it. Of the bear. Perfect, alright. And the overall face of the llama, okay?
Face them up.
Yes, perfect, alright. So, now I can see that you're kind of nervous, okay? You're like, oh man, there's so many people looking at me right now. I don't know what to do. But don't worry, okay? This is cardio. We need to get you warmed up. You ready to get warmed up? Doesn't matter, we're doing it anyways. Alright, back table, play that video. We're going to use the poodle dance to get Mr. Hall warmed up right now. Okay, let's go. Come on, my friend. Come on. Push hard, okay? Push hard to the beat of the music, okay? Keep going. Alright, knees high, my friend, knees high, okay? Swing those arms. Keep going. Alright. Right now, we're making the blood flow through your whole body, okay? The heart is starting to pump up, okay? The muscles are getting jacked out, alright? We're making the sweat. Our perfect, okay. Only I know how to run because I am the Animal Kingdom Kung Fu Master, of course, okay? And I have the purple pants, everybody, and the purple pants. Yes, exactly. Skin pants that make me fast. Alright, so what we're going to do is teach you run like a horse, okay? Okay, so what we notice is in the Animal Kingdom, the horse runs so beautiful through the fields. It's majestic and amazing. And if you cry because it's so beautiful, do you cry?
Yes.
Yes, you cry right now. Why are you crying, my friend? Do not cry. This is not a sad thing, okay? It's okay. It's a happy day, okay? Happy day. Good stuff. Alright, stop laughing, my friend. Okay, alright. So, are you ready to learn how to run like a horse? Yes, alright. Back table, play that video. We're going to do something called prancercising. Mr. Hall, you need to discover you're in a horse on stage. Let's go. Prance across the stage like this. Come on. Yes, there we go. Keep going that way. That way. Look at them go. Alright, keep pushing, my friend. Keep going. Running like a horse. Get on the knees. Okay, you need to get down, okay? Yes, eat the grass, okay? Drink the water. Alright, get up. Keep going. Push hard this way. Keep going. Alright. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, stop. I cannot watch this anymore. Give a round of applause, everybody. We're going to run like a horse. Alright, okay. So, I want to ask you to do something right now, okay? Feel my muscle. Feel it. Yes, exactly. What do you think of this? Pretty nice, he says. Yes, it's very strong, like muscle man strong, yes. So what we're going to do is give you the muscles of the horse and the strength of the bear, okay? Because let's see you flex, okay? There's nothing there. I do not feel anything. You are not very strong, okay? Let's be honest. Everybody wants this very strong body, yes? Very strong, okay? So we're going to give the muscles, horse strength, and bear, okay? Are you ready? Alright, do you like dancing? Of course you do, okay? So I'm going to teach you my 2 favorite moves, okay? First move is this. Both hands on your hips, my friend, yes? And hot coals on the feet, okay? Hot coals, yes? Keep going, okay? Breathe, and stop. Do not get carried away and show me up, okay? I'm supposed to be the master, not you. Alright, so second move is this. Cross both of your arms. Cross them, go like this, okay? You need to go and ride the horse, okay? You need to ride the horse, yes? Yes, keep push, and say nay. Nay. Alright, then. Mr. Hall says nay. Are you ready to get the muscles horse strength and bear? Yes, alright, back table, play that video. We're going to start horsing around right now. Alright, hot calls, my friend, hot calls. Yes, oh yes, he's doing so good. Alright, now ride the horse, okay? You need to ride the horse. Keep going, don't breathe. Alright, hot calls, this way, okay? And go ride the horse, keep going. Alright, keep going, hot calls that way. Alright, yes, he's doing so good. Alright, now ride the horse, yes. Keep going. Now hot calls, my friend, hot calls. Keep pushing. Do not stop. Keep going. Breathe and stop. Give him a round of applause, everybody. He just got the muscles, horse strength, and bear. Alright, okay. Now I need to ask you some questions. Do you now have the agility of the mongoose?
Yes.
Strength of the bear?
Yeah.
On steroids?
Yes.
And the overall face of the llama?
Yes.
Give him a round of applause, everybody. Here's the new Animal Kingdom Kung Fu Master. Alright, I have a special gift for you from my friend Rochelle from Boston Pizza. $25 from Boston Pizza! Thank you, my friend. Alright, goodbye. See you later. Alright, my only friend. Goodbye, buddy. Okay. Speaking of buddies, give it up for my buddies. FLTF is their orchestra. Make some noise, everybody.
What's going on, everybody? You guys excited for summer or what? This is a summer song. Do it right. Let's go. Let's take a trip to LA. If you know we'll be rocking on a Monday. Daddy, tonight I don't know how to surf a weekend tide. Let's go, we gotta do it someday.
nice guy, and I bet everybody in your life loves you.
Hey guys, you guys are dressed so well. You're welcome. Looks fantastic. Have a great night.
You look like a very creative woman.
Did not like
You made her smile. She did like it.
I was 14 years old when my best friend committed suicide. Chucky just had a difficult childhood growing up. He was physically and verbally abused, and in and out of foster homes. His life was always changing, and he finally just reached a point where he felt like there was no hope. When I look back at how difficult and how dark Chucky's life was, especially at that point, it makes me wonder just what his life might have looked like if it would have been overwhelmed with kindness, and how that might have changed the way he saw his life and ultimately the outcome of his life. Even in the face of that tragedy, I held on to the belief that something good was going to come out of something so bad. And I just had to live my life to make sure that that was going to happen and that I was going to see that come to pass. Every single person has that ability to show love to another that simply just accepts them for who they are and where they're at. And that's what ultimately restores hope. I want to honor Chucky's life by making sure my life shows other people that they matter.
Oh, hey everybody! My name is Laura and I'm from Oshawa, Ontario. Woo! So anyways, I'm going to give you guys a little life tip. If you want to make friends in school, the key is found within these two words: baked goods. For me, the equation was simple because I love to bake, plus people love to eat stuff, which equals happy people with warm cookies in their bellies. Am I right? If you feed people, you really can't go wrong, unless whatever it is burnt. But for me, I had a bit of an obsession. I'm not saying that I did it once or twice, I did it dozens of times. Every time I'd end a class presentation by passing around a massive container of cookies, just to make sure that everybody left with my delicious treats. And recently I was at home going through some old peer evaluation forms, where the grades were between 90 to 95%, with only remarks below being good cookies. The people loved me! Or maybe it was just my cookies, I was really never too sure. Unfortunately for me, this created a way that people saw me. They saw me as this girl who was happy all the time and had everything together. When in reality, I was struggling to figure out life just like everybody else. And it was almost as if people had put me in this box, and there's no room for me to be who I wanted. I felt solely confined within these walls, and it was exhausting. I just wanted to be accepted for being me, but I didn't even know who me was. And I was still trying to establish that, and it was messy. And in high school, I developed an eating disorder. And I really started to act out of character. I'd make a point to go to parties and I'd see people who saw me as that girl. And I'd point them out and I'd say, "Hey Dan, watch this!" As I grabbed a bottle of liquor and I started chugging it. And as I put that bottle down and I saw their shocked faces, I sat there and thought, finally, they don't see me as this girl anymore. When in reality, I knew that I was going against the person who I wanted to be, but I felt stuck. And I wanted to do more, but I couldn't figure out how. And that's when I found myself in the Dominican Republic on a hero holiday trip with a bunch of other students from across Canada. And you see, the thing is that we were all different. We had some things in common. For example, none of us had life figured out, and we had all made mistakes. But we all had the desire to be a part of something so much bigger than ourselves. And every day was an adventure. We worked hard, we played hard, we built friendships and made memories that still last to this day. I was able to be a part of building a school and working alongside people from within the community. I even met this one little girl who changed the way that I viewed my life, and her name was Lulu. Lulu was this 8-year-old girl that I met one day at a garbage dump. She was there with her grandma. And in that morning I spent collecting plastic bottles with her. This was her way of contributing to her family's daily income. She didn't know anything else except for the sights and the smells of the rotting garbage in this dump. And for me, this experience was extremely humbling because I thought that by going there, I was going to help her, which I did. But she'll never know how much she helped me. I left Canada as one person, and I came back as somebody completely different. And I realized that I had been obsessing over these things that were superficial, things that didn't even matter, and that life is about so much more. It's about people. People like you and me and Lulu. And the hopes and the dreams that every single one of us have and deserve to see accomplished. Hero Holiday, it changed my life because it changed my perspective. I was a part of change and I was changed in the process. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Now check out this video. Hero Holiday trips. Hero Holidays for people like you and me, who want to make a difference and have a knack for adventure. Our trips happen in 4 different countries: Haiti, Thailand, Mexico, and the Dominican Republic, where you get to experience 10 days that will change your life. And you get to share the whole experience with students from across Canada, as well as meeting the most inspiring people from different countries. We build homes for families, schools for children, and we work alongside the community. We work hard and we make a huge impact, but there's no lack of fun. You do have to be 14 to go on a Hero Holiday, but it's never too early to start planning. And the cool thing about Live Different is that being a charity, you can fundraise for all of our trips. I recently came back from a trip from Mexico, and I can tell you that it was absolutely amazing. I got to build a home for a family. To Mateo and Ricarda and their 3 adorable girls. It was hard work, but I don't remember the sore muscles. I remember tilting my head back in laughter, the hugs that were long, but never long enough, and seeing the smile on a father's face when he realized he had a new, safe home for his family. But if 10 days just isn't long enough for you, we have another program available. Once you've graduated from high school, you can join Live Different's Academy program, which I was part of just last semester. I got to live in Mexico for 4 months, doing things like teaching kids English, hosting Hero Holidays, studying a social justice curriculum, and so much more. It was really awesome. And now I'm interning with Live Different, doing these presentations across Canada with some amazing friends and an amazing band. So if you'd like to know anything else about the Hero Holiday trips, the Academy, or the internship, just come talk to me or any one of my team members at the table after the show. So you've heard us talk a lot about kindness today, and how kindness can have a huge impact on someone's life. Each one of our lives and experiences is proof that kindness changes everything. So now here's my challenge for you. What are you going to do today to show somebody kindness? Kindness can start right now, but the choice is up to us. And speaking of right now, everybody put your hands together for FLTN!
What is going on, everybody? How are you guys feeling right now? Oh man, that's a little bit on the quiet side. Let's give that another try. How are you guys feeling right now? What's better? Thank you guys very much. Like I said earlier, we are FLTF, but we are actually from Edmonton, Alberta. go buy some stuff. Also, make sure you check out our contest for the Super Sky Tops. We're going to be giving a pair away from Supra. And for this next song, I know you guys all know the words, and I'm only one man, but I think it'd be super awesome if we sang it together. You guys think we can sing it together? Alright, thank you guys very much. What it takes to come alive. guys really excited. Cool. Sit down. Anyways, okay, so we haven't officially met yet, but my name is Jamie, and I was born and raised in Ottawa, Ontario. And yeah, thank you. And if you really knew me, you would never guess that I am from the middle-class suburbs of Ottawa. You see, growing up, I was a little bit of a different kid, okay? Let me explain. While my friends were inside playing on their brand new Nintendo 64s, I was outside trying to figure out how to make a flamethrower out of a water gun. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, actually, it didn't work at all. I got in a lot of trouble, and I lit my whole back lawn on fire. So don't try it, it won't work for you either. Yeah, so clearly a different kid. Another reason why I was a different kid, though, this one day I went to a local city park, okay? I cut down a bunch of trees, and I built this amazing camouflage shelter to hide away from stuff. I don't know what I was thinking, but apparently you can't do that in a local city park. I got in trouble for that as well. So yes, I was a different kid. You know what? Some people have actually given me the classification of a suburban redneck. Yeah, thank you. I'm actually pretty proud of that title, to be honest, and it has stuck with me till today. For example, last year, me and my friends, we took this old decommissioned Jeep out to a farmer's field, okay? We put a brick on the gas pedal, and we sent it off this huge, massive jump. It was amazing. Yeah! Awesome. All right. Your teachers are looking at me right now like, don't give them ideas, man. Please don't give them. I'm sorry. I realize now that what I did was extremely irresponsible. I should not have done it, and it should really be supervised by trained professionals. So don't do it. But it was awesome, and I don't regret it at all. I'm gonna get in trouble now. All right, moving on. Growing up for me was actually pretty easy, to be honest. Me and the friends that I had, we were just getting into shenanigans. I mean, being cool wasn't even close to being on a priority list whatsoever. See, we were just happy with who we were and doing what we thought was fun. And I'm pretty sure I was everybody's friend. I was not the coolest kid in class, I was not the funniest, and I obviously was not the smartest. But I think I did a pretty good job of fitting in. At least I thought I did. See, all of a sudden, everything changed, okay? High school came around for me, and I guess I didn't get the memo that it was now this big popularity game where there were actually two classifications of clothing, okay? There was the cool clothing and the uncool clothing. And unfortunately for me, nobody told me that my bright red splash pants, which were amazing because they kept you dry in the rain and could zip off into shorts. Wow, amazing technology these days, eh? Sick, awesome. Anyways, those were no longer considered to be cool anymore, and I was wearing them. It was not a good thing. So just to put this into perspective for you guys, I refused to wear jeans until I was 14 years old. Yeah, I don't know why. My mom, she would bring me to the store and be like, Jamie, you need to get rid of those splash pants and buy some jeans. And I'm like, no, Mom, I don't want any jeans because they're restrictive in my activities, okay? That's how I talk to my mom, by the way, like I'm in sort of sword duel or something like that. Anyways, all right, moving on. First day of grade 9 came for me, high school, and it was weird because I didn't hear from any of my friends during the summer, but I didn't really think too much about it. But you see, by the third day of grade 9, I realized that everybody who I thought was my friend before wasn't my friend anymore. It was really weird. It's like they completely abandoned me, and now I was more of this awkward wanderer who nobody knew, noticed, or even wanted to bother talking to. Now, I don't know if anybody here knows what that feels like, but I'll tell you, it really sucks. Yeah. So, for a while, I tried fitting in with the so-called cool groups of people, right? So, I started dressing differently, I started acting differently and talking differently, but nothing seemed to work, though. It seemed as though the harder I tried, the less people liked me. Now, being rejected over and over again was so exhausting. I remember the worst part of my day at that time was lunchtime at school, because I would look around and it seemed as though everybody had somebody to hang out with, except for me. And so I thought to myself, I need to come up with some friends. So I heard of this group of people. They were going over to this guy Ben's house to play video games at lunchtime. And to be honest with you, I actually don't really like video games very much, but at the time I was so desperate to have friends that I was pretty much willing to do just about anything. And so me and this group, we walk over to Ben's house and he lets everybody in. I'm excited to have some friends. But then he stops me at the door. And he stopped only me. And he looked at me in the eyes and he laughed at me and he told me that I had to leave because nobody wanted me there. And after that happened, I pretty much just gave up.
You see, I thought to myself, why put myself out there if I'm just going to get rejected anyways, like I always had? And so in grade 9, I came up with this plan. For my 45-minute lunch period at school, I would spend 20 minutes walking home alone to only eat lunch for 5 minutes, and then another 20 lonely minutes back to school just in time for the bell. Now, you see, it didn't make any sense, but for me, it was a perfect plan because I didn't need to see anybody, I didn't need to talk to anyone, most of all, I could just hide away from all those awful feelings of rejection and loneliness. And at this point in my life, I'd convinced myself that this was just about as good as it's going to get for me. I had somehow convinced myself that I would never be good enough for anything or anyone. Now, I don't know why exactly, but for some reason, all day, every day, I would constantly be wondering of what other people thought of me. And because I saw myself as somebody who would never be good enough, I couldn't even find the confidence to walk up to anyone and just have a normal conversation. And so the next 2 years of my life were spent as this aimless wanderer. I mean, I don't know exactly where I fit in. And you see, not having any real friends, my weekends, they were spent alone. Sitting at home, playing on my guitar. And you know, with all that spare time I had, not having any friends and such, I actually got pretty good. So this one day at school, this guy Ian came up to me, and somehow he had heard that I was playing guitar. I don't really know how, but he just happened to need a guitarist in his band. And so he asked me to audition. Now, see, the first things that were going through my head when he asked me that question was, no way, Jamie, do not go to that audition because you are not good enough. But I could do one of two things in this moment. I could either believe in the lie that I had made up about myself that I wasn't good enough, or I could just stop making assumptions about myself before they had even happened. And so I pulled up the very little confidence that I did have at the time, and I went to the audition, and I made it, and I was good enough. Thank you. And you see, it's not about the guitar, and it's not about the band. Ian's invitation of kindness gave me the opportunity to choose what I was going to believe about myself and what I was actually capable of doing. Now, something crazy about that is that it eventually led me to be standing on stage with the winner of Canadian Idol touring across Canada. And let me tell you, that was an amazing experience. Except the craziest thing about it all is that it eventually led me to be standing right here in front of all of you guys with the confidence to tell you my story. Now, it's funny how such a, thank you. It's funny how such a small act of kindness can completely change the course of someone's life, and my story is proof that this is true. Now, I know firsthand that the feeling of rejection really does suck, and just about every single one of us knows what that feels like, whether we want to admit it or not. I mean, the thought of not being good enough, or cool enough, or pretty enough can just get the best of us and make us feel terrible about ourselves. But what we all need to remember is that we can never underestimate our ability to change someone else's life just like Ian changed mine. Now, it's really easy, and it does not need to be complicated. You see, it's a matter of understanding that we all have a place in this world, and that every single person deserves kindness no matter what they've done or what you think of them. It's really not complicated. Now, it's really easy to sit back and to judge people, right? To point fingers and to focus on all the superficial garbage that honestly just does not matter at all. You see, and it's things just like this that make school so hard for so many of us. But it does not need to be this hard. You see, we shouldn't have to fight to feel loved and accepted by the people around us. It does not need to be this hard. You see, this is where kindness comes in. Because kindness has that ability to break through all of that superficial junk, to focus on a person and make them feel loved, valued, and accepted for who they really are. Now, maybe you're sitting here today and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, nobody is showing me any kind of kindness, so why should I care? But I just want to encourage you, do not underestimate your ability to do something. And don't wait for somebody else to start, because it starts here, with people just like you and me. People who understand that kindness changes everything. Thank you all for listening.
A person can sometimes approach life only having hope to hold on to. An understanding and a belief that things can and will get better. They begin their journey with this hope in hand, looking forward at a bigger picture, a better world. Each one of us has the ability to add to their work. to be a piece in the portrait that is their life. Each one of us is capable of love. When we give love to that person, we start to see color added to their story. Each one of us has a part. It may be as easy as showing them generosity through a simple action, but it takes all of us understanding our roles. Learning that by giving them acceptance, you're letting them know that their life is valued. Maybe your part is extending a hand of compassion and being understanding before standing in judgment. Maybe it's your time to offer forgiveness by letting go of the past and moving into the future with a lightened heart. Every single person is capable of giving these things. Simple actions and decisions that lead to a thing of beauty. A life that has been painted by the colors of kindness. What color can you add?
Thank you all so much for being here. Give yourselves a big round of applause for being such a fantastic audience.
We hope that you realize that we all have the power to make a difference in someone's life. That can start right now.
That's right. After the show, we would love to give you guys one of these. These are called challenge cards. They're completely free, and they're just a simple way of putting kindness into action. So make sure you grab one at the table on your way out.
We'd like to thank the band FLTF for their amazing performance today, as well as for volunteering their time to be here with us.
Myself and the rest of FLTF had such an awesome time, so thank you guys. Like Ash said, we're going to be hanging out right over there at our red carpet meet and greet. So make sure to come say hi, buy some merch, and ask us about our Super Sky Top giveaway.
We'd also like to thank all the teachers and staff for allowing us to be here today, as well as Boston Pizza Foundation Future Prospects for making this all possible. So give them a big round of applause.
All right, awesome. Now this time I'd like to call one of your teachers to dismiss you. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hey, is that all we got for these guys? I think we got the band back there, but we want to give some thank you hats and some thank you water bottles from Wilson so they remember us. Pass those to you guys. Thanks a lot. Now I know this fits in perfectly what we're doing here, which is the Wilson Way. And so we want to carry that through. I've sent out an email to your teachers, and you're going to find that when we get back, we're going to focus on that kindness for the next month and a half. And we're going to try to spread this so that we can keep it going, because this presentation was amazing. And I want to just thank them one more time from you guys. So one more big round of applause. Now, how we're going to do this is we're in period 6 right now. And I know that they've invited you to come see him, come meet him. We did that before last year. It's kind of crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the grade 8s. They're going to come on up first. So the grade 6s will be back in that corner. We're not going to ask you to leave. We're going to give you the opportunity to come meet them. We're going to have the grade 6s at the back by the stage. Grade 7s over here by the chairs. We're going to have the grade 8s go meet everybody and pick up the stuff. The grade 8s will leave, grade 7s will come, and grade 6s last.